Hello, my name is Elizabeth Sherian, and I'm part of the team here at Forever Life that supports the Forever Group Universal Life Insurance Program, specifically created for employees and families of Blue Cross Blue Shield companies and their subsidiaries. What is Group Universal Life Insurance? Well, it is a unique insurance in that it has two major components. So the first component is the life insurance part, which works just like any other life insurance. When the insured passes away, the beneficiaries will receive the proceeds of the life insurance. The other major component of Group Universal Life is that there is a cash accumulation component to it, which is a great savings vehicle, allowing participants to save for their future goals, whether it's an emergency fund that they want to keep fully funded, or for their retirement, to buy a house, to send children to college. So the participants in the cash accumulation account uses their account to meet a variety of needs, a variety of financial needs. And the great thing is about our cash accumulation account is that we pay interest on it. And currently we pay 5% interest on funds deposited into the cash accumulation account in the current year. We pay 4% interest on funds that were deposited prior to the year. So some great competitive interest rates are paid on the Group Universal Life Insurance Program's cash accumulation account. The other great part of this program is that the cash accumulation account and the funds in it, that is tax deferred. So your money is growing in a tax deferred manner. And also you have full access to your funds at any time. You may take out a full withdrawal or take out partial withdrawals. You may do this at any time without any fees or penalties, which is just a great option to have in case there's an emergency, or if you just want to take the money out. You will not have to pay any service fees, and there's no waiting period either for you to make a withdrawal from your cash accumulation account. In most cases, the funds in the cash accumulation account, even after withdrawal, are tax-free based on a certain equation that the IRS uses to determine if somebody will pay taxes on the money that they withdrew from the cash accumulation account. So there is a specific formula. It consists of the amount of money paid to keep the insurance, which is the premium, plus the service fees, plus any amount of money that you put into the cash accumulation account. If that is greater than the cash accumulation balance, then in most cases, you do not pay taxes. But I want to just emphasize the fact that please contact your tax specialist or your financial advisor to find out for sure if you will be paying any taxes on your cash accumulation account. How does the Group Universal Life Insurance portion work? When an employee joins a Blue Cross Blue Shield plan or a subsidiary, they have within 45 days of hire to sign up for the Group Universal Life product. And what it does is it allows the employee to get 1 to 3 times their salary and coverage without full medical underwriting. The employee must answer correctly to 3 questions. The first question is, are they actively at work on the date that they signed the application? The second question is regarding recent hospitalization. And the third question is the employee or the person to be covered able to do their normal activities without assistance from someone else? So if you answer these 3 questions correctly, has a new employee applying for the Group Universal Life Insurance Program, within 45 days of your hire, you can get up to 1 to 3 times in coverage without full-blown medical underwriting. Now, if you cannot answer those 3 questions correctly, or even 1 correctly, you may still qualify to get life insurance. We would just ask you additional information and underwriting may be required. Who can be covered under the Group Universal Life Insurance Program? The employee, of course, can be covered. They can also add their spouse and their children. Both the employee and the spouse will get certificates, which will allow them to also make contributions into the optional cash accumulation account, which we just recently discussed. The children do not get their own certificates, but they are covered. $10,000 per child for $1 in premium covers all children in the household for $10,000 each. And of course, the child can convert to their own policy when they age out at age 26 and also take advantage of the cash accumulation account. Now, if you are an employee of a Blue Cross Blue Shield company and you did not sign up for Group Universal Life when you started your job, you can still sign up for the program at any time. The only criteria here is that you need to fill out the application and also go through full medical underwriting to see if you will be approved for coverage. There are also periods which we call special open enrollment time, which takes place every 2 to 3 years. And in those particular situations, we allow employees to join the Group Universal Life Insurance Program without going through full medical underwriting if they can answer correctly to the 3 questions that we mentioned before, questions about them being actively at work, recent hospitalization, and the ability to do their normal activities without help from anyone else. And so there are limits as to the amount of coverage that is available during special open enrollment period, but you will be allowed to get coverage if you answer correctly to those questions. If you did not, then additional information will be requested and you will need to go through the underwriting process to see if you can get coverage. And employees can also get coverage at any time. So if you did not get coverage as a new employee or during special open enrollment, you can apply and also go through full medical underwriting to get approved for coverage. You can stop your coverage at any time and take if there's any amounts in your cash accumulation account, you can take that with you. You can also lower your coverage at any time. And also you can increase your coverage at any time, but if it is outside the special open enrollment window, you will need to go through medical underwriting. So there's a great degree of flexibility with the Group Universal Life Insurance Program. The amount of coverage can be changed. You have the option to participate in cash accumulation. So and also we offer the chance for you to take the policy with you if you happen to retire or leave the Blue Cross Blue Shield companies and pursue another opportunity. You can take this policy with you, both the policy covering you and your family, and you can also take your cash accumulation account with you. You will still earn the same interest as employees on the cash accumulation account. And as far as premium is concerned, you will pay slightly more for the premium because you're no longer part of the payroll deduction process that employees have to pay for the policy. Instead, our administrator, Mercer, will start billing you directly at your home, or you can set up automatic payments with Mercer. But the rates are very competitive compared to other products. And there is, again, a great degree of flexibility, even if you decide to port the product. You cannot increase your coverage at any time after you leave the company, but you can decrease the coverage at any time. And you can take money out of your cash accumulation account without any fees or penalties. How is Group Universal Life different from term life that you may get free from your employer? Group Universal Life is an optional product and it's designed to really augment your existing coverage. And with the savings component, it is very different from term life, and also with the great degree of flexibility that you have, lots of options as far as changing your coverage, depositing money into your cash accumulation, and also the ability to take the product with you if you happen to leave your employer for very, very competitive rates. Forever Life has been offering the Group Universal Life Insurance Program for the past 4 decades, and we've helped many employees meet their needs. We helped employees reach their retirement goal and other financial goals through the cash accumulation account, as well as providing for the employee's beneficiary when the employee passed away. They've got the insurance part for the beneficiaries, as well as cash accumulation if it was funded. So it has provided some financial security to employees and their families for over 4 decades.